Hey, welcome to World Entertainment. And you remember when Kevin Feige and even Bob Iger were like, oh, we're turning things around, we're taking it more serious, we're gonna really focus on quality over quantity and all this crap. Well, tell me the MCU isn't happening without telling me that it's still actually happening, because Marvel's Blade still has Daughter of Blade plot. Yep, the first story they were going to run with, where Blade wasn't actually going to be the star, it was his daughter, and that by the end of the movie she was going to replace him in his first outing in the MCU. Well, it turns out that plot line is still the plot line for this, and we're going to have a look at the article that talks about this. Let's have a look right now. So it says, even though Blade is getting a rewrite for the umpteenth time, according to the scoopers, the flick still has that Daughter of Blade plot and storyline. Kevin Feige's approach to the MCU following Avengers Endgame has been all about replacing characters for the sake of diversity. Recently, Echo star Alaka Cox verified the MCU is real. And if you don't know what that means, she did an interview, and as she's hand signaling her words, obviously, she misinterpreted what she was saying with her hands and started to say the MCU, and quickly stopped and changed what she was signing, and the translator said the MCU. It's a hilarious clip. It just shows how far this has gone. So it continues. So with Blade, it's thought that the Daughter of Blade will be replacing the character in the MCU, which again wouldn't be a surprise. No, it wouldn't. According to Daniel RPK, the Blade movie is still a period piece, and will be rated R. By the way, if you didn't know, this Blade movie is meant to be set in the 30s, I think it is, the 20s or the 30s. Yeah, it's not modern day. It's going to take place way back when. Because why not, I suppose. I suppose it's their way of trying to not have to connect it to anything else in the MCU until the very end, when they're going to connect it to the MCU. So the scooper also says Lilith will be featured as the villain in the movie, who is going after Blade's daughter's blood to create an army of daywalkers. It said Lilith, her weapon is the ebony blade. Jesus Christ, even the blade is black. The whole, he's going after Blade's daughter's blood. You could have just gone for Blade, but no. Once again, they are going to push out the male characters in favor of the female characters. And the crazy and hilarious thing about them doing this to Blade is it's his first movie in the MCU. His very first, and you're going to replace him in his very first movie. I cannot believe that Masha Hurlia, or however you pronounce it, is still actually a part of this movie. By the way, I think they've gotten another new writer. The dude from True Detective, I think it's either he's gone or they've stuck this other guy with him. But I'm pretty sure they've brought in yet another writer. The MCU, it's in such a disaster right now. Blade, no matter what they do, they cannot get this thing off the ground. Fantastic Four, yeah, that's getting completely rewritten again. Yeah. Captain America 4, Brave New World, or New World, or whatever the hell they're calling it nowadays. Not just is it going for yet again more rewrites. That's right, it's getting more rewrites. They scrapped it and restarted filming it. That thing is how bad is the MCU behind the scenes? It's an absolute disaster. And nothing's getting a second season. Echo's not getting a second season. They've literally confirmed that. She-Hulk's not getting a second season. Tatiana Maslany pretty much confirmed that by saying, yeah, don't hold your breath. I'm pretty sure we blew our budget on the first season. Oh, you mean when you're paying something like 25 million an episode? The MCU, it's dead. It's done. Finish it. Just let it die. It's over. It had a good run. It had a great run. It should have ended after Endgame, but it didn't. They kept it going. And now look, they've just tarnished and are continuing to tarnish the MCU's legacy by doing stupid crap like this. Oh yeah, that very first story that everybody was against, even the actors. Yeah, that's still actually going to be the story. We just have to figure out how to write it. This, by the way, was the script with the story of Blade's daughter that had 2 action scenes in the entire script. 2. Good times at Marvel, huh? Wow. Anyway, with that, I'll leave it there for this one. So cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.
Take off!